Hey guys, this is Ernest once again, and today I'm going to talk about a lure in the winter and the fall that gets kind of a little bit of controversy, probably a little bit more heat than it deserves. And that's the Alabama rig, umbrella rig, A-rig, whatever you want to call it. First off, it is not a lure that's going to kill fishing. I can just tell you that right now. It gets a lot of bad publicity, heat, been banned a few times. My opinion, unnecessarily, because they kind of, as soon as it come out, they banned it. Like, hey, you don't even know how this is going to affect. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox on that. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you guys how I fish it and what I do with it, and just how you can fish it as well. First off, the most important thing with any type of umbrella rig or Alabama rig, whatever you want to call it, a rig, is check your local laws. That is very important. Where I'm at, I live in Mississippi. I fish Pickwick Lake, which covers Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. Now, in Alabama and Mississippi, you can use 5 hooks, meaning that you can have a 5-wire rig and have all of your baits can have a hook, and you're legal. That's Alabama and Mississippi. Tennessee is a little bit different. Tennessee, you can have 5 baits, but you can only have 3 hooks, meaning that you can either just use a 3-wire rig, or if you have a 5-wire, 2 of those don't have hooks, meaning it can be like a teaser rig, or just can't have a hook on it. That's just the law. I've heard a lot of, well, you can use it on Pickwick, well, you can't use it on Pickwick. If you're in the state of Tennessee, I've heard both people says, yes, I've got caught with it and they ain't done nothing, and some say they don't enforce it. It's always best just to, go by the law. Always, if you're in Tennessee, use a 3-wire if you're on Pickwick. That's what I do. If I'm in Pickwick waters, then I'll break out this is a Yum, this is a 3-wire. And I'll use the same baits that I use on a 5-wire. I'll just put 3 of them on there, and I've caught, just as many fish on a 3-wire as I have a 5-wire. So, but there are many different types of umbrella rigs. This is a mini one, a real tiny one. This is made by Yum. I've used this before, and I've used the 3-wire a lot. And this is a 5-wire with 4 blades. It was a 5-wire. One of them broke off this morning. But this is a hog collar. I've got a couple different kinds of A-rigs. I like Terminator's A-rigs the best. But it's a 5-wire and it doesn't have any blades on it. But I just, prefer that one the best. But there's a lot of different styles. Check your local laws. That's the most important thing about it. Now, typically what I will use as far as baits on it goes, these are Yum mud minnows. You get these in a 5-pack at Walmart, and I typically will use these most of all. It's just any swim bait style will do. I have used grubs before. A lot of people use grubs. It's just like any other trailer or swim bait. You got to find the right color and the right style that they want. There's a multitude of things that you can put on them, and I've used them all. But the thing about the Alabama rig is some people don't like it, says it's going to kill fishing. It's not. But I'll quit rambling on that. But how I fish this is I will target any kind of drop-off, just about anywhere I'll throw it. I threw it around, tied up barges here, and I threw it around docks and, lay downs. But the thing about it is, if you fish around a lot of wood or a lot of hang-ups, and you got 5 hooks on these are going to hang up. A lot sometimes. If you're around a lot of wood, it's going to hang up a lot. But the one thing you don't want to do, as soon as you hang up, just start wrenching on it. You'll lose it. You'll pay. This rig, the wires and the thing about itself is $20. Just this one right here. There's some cheaper than that, but this one I think this was $20. Plus you got these. They're 5, 6, 7, depending on what kind of trailer. So I mean, you can throw away $30 easily if you get it hung up. So if you get hung up in wood, the best thing to do is just to idle over there and try to pop it loose and not just wrench on it, because you're not going to do anything but lose it. But as far as rods and reels, I'm a little bit different. I've got a 7-foot medium heavy action rod that I will pair just a regular 6-to-1 gear ratio reel, but I use fluorocarbon. Some people say, well, why don't you use braid? I like braid and I don't like braid. It's got its places. For me, you know, I just prefer fluorocarbon. I just, you know, prefer that over braid. To me, you know, people say, well, you're gonna sling that thing off. I haven't yet using fluorocarbon, and I've got some massive backlashes with braid, and that's why I don't use it. You know, you'll wing that thing up, it'll free spool, and you know, it's hard to get a braid bird nest out. It's real hard. But and I've not had that with fluorocarbon. I just be easy. You know, casting the Alabama rig is just, you know, you just kind of lob it out there for all intents and purposes. I can get pretty target specific with it. I've learned to do that. But I use a 17-pound Berkeley Vicious fluorocarbon. That's just, you know, what I use. And I came upon that this year by accident. I had it on one of my rods, and I found some schooling fish, and everything that I tried just couldn't get it to work. And the A-rig was the last thing that I tied on that day, and I started catching them. And you know, I kind of worried about the fluorocarbon, but I would just, you know, I didn't just throw it as hard as I could. Just kind of make good smooth casts with it like you would any other lure. And but I've not had any trouble with it. That's just me. So I'll quit rambling on that now. You know, check your local laws as far as trailers going on it. You know, swim baits, grubs. You know, some people use flukes on them. You know, or swimming flukes. You know, it's just personal preference, and you got to find what they want. But that's how you fish. Is how, as far as my setup goes. Now, you know, I'll throw it around drains and all kinds of different stuff. So that's my basic setup for an Alabama rig and how I fish it. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and put a kind of a montage of you know, I had a couple of good days of fishing the A-rig with a couple of good fish, and I even have a double on one. You know, that's a good thing you can do for an A-rig. You know, you'll get them schooling, and you can catch 2 at a time. And I have caught 3, but I'll put that that little short video. I don't know if I'll put it to music or not, but I'll put that at the end of this video. That's just if you guys want to watch that and see, you know, how I throw it, how my retrieve is. You can fish it high in the water, low in the water. You know, just you got to find the fish. That's the most important thing. But I'll put that at the end. And as always, please subscribe to my channel, like this, comment, share it with your friends. Let me know how you guys fish an Alabama rig. I'd love to, you know, I need all the help I can get as usual. So I think I'm through rambling for now. So like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the video at the end of this one, and we'll see you guys down the road. Bye.